it is! Well, this is a new episode on the E30. It's a little bit in a corner, but we're on with the bottom plates. Getting them all welded up on where normally the spot welds are with the new bottom plates. We're straight off getting these holes fixed, getting this point nice aligned with the original chassis, and then we can go work our way to, well, all the holes in the rockers inside and outside that we've got, so that this side will be new, connected with the bottom plate, so that everything is coming together. So the story continues on who knows what and what we will find in this episode. We've came a long way since the previous episodes. We changed out the full bottom plate because it was all rotten out. So as you've seen in the previous episodes, if you didn't, go watch some of our previous episodes. We changed out these rockers because the previous owner already, well, removed it, tried to fix some rear arches. Those will be later on M3 ones, but we firstly fixed the inner and outer rocker to get some strength in the chassis to attack the game plan of the F80 bottom. As, well, in this project we just don't know, well, where we're going to end. We're pushing the boundaries on what's possible and, well, where we find ourselves with this chassis, because the chassis is so bad, the projects have gotten a little bit more crazy with this full bottom plate. We will go to the unknown. Get the equipment ready to go full steam ahead. Fully flat rocker bottom plate. You can see I drilled down. It's just immediately hitting the other sheet metal. So go weld them all through and then it will be stuck. Well, moving on to the rear, whole side welded in, and it's feeling really strong and it's looking really secure. It's welded all through and through, so no worries about that. Need to clean it out and put it in some protective primer. Now I started on the rear bench connection from the bottom plates. So let's hit that, get some welds done, and then go to the fun stuff of the tunnel. Yes, there's one nice connected bottom plate. Now off, well, to the tunnel. Let's get that connected. I think I'm going to weld in a small piece of sheet metal and then work my way from the bottom upwards so that we can connect them together. Well, that's the story about these projects. It's never done before and we all need to wiggle it our way around as it fits or as it falls into place. So made this little piece, then want to weld this in that it's all flush with the rear bench. I'm going to bend over the bench or just going to weld the corner off and then make them together that way. Let's figure this out. Well, how about daddy? Fully welded, fully in, fully connected, fully flat surface onto flat surface of the bottom plate and the inner rocker, all spot welded and at some point completely welded off on the structural part. So I know for sure that it will be stronger than ever. So I think probably we don't need the roll cage in the E30 because of the full constructed F80 bottom plate. So we've got way more strength in it. So now let's start on this final point and then we go starting on the outside rocker and the inside rocker. Yippee! Whoop, whoop, whoop. A little clean up to do. Made a bit of a chunky mess, but tunnel all the way to the back bench. We're all the way to there now. All the tools are in the way, but we can work our way down. And now let's get some old shit away. Yes, it needs some love, doesn't it? Yeah. And then on this side, ooh, some crispy. Not much left. And over here, some more crispy. Yeah. Ooh, there, more crispy. Yep, let's do this. Well, we thought we were making progress, but as you look at it this way, we are not making any progress. We are just getting everything out again. It's so crazy, but on the other hand, it's kind of cool to see, well, where we all came from with the bottom plates. how that is sitting in. Well, we first started with removing some spot welds, but they were difficult to find, damn you. With all the rust, they were just almost impossible to find. I did them as much as I could at my experience, so it went kinda okay-ish getting them all out. In the final pieces, well, we rigged them out with the pliers, so yeah, we've got there. Now let's get some final inner rocker out over here. A little bit difficult to reach, but yeah, that's just the way it is. And then the inner rocker on the other side out, and then we can roughly cut out the outer rocker, and we'll see what we all need to fix on there before putting the new stuff in. Well, if you ever want to do this yourself, it's a tricky one. So it's coming from all the way up to here. There are some spot welds over here that are stuck, but you need to remove those. Then you need to remove the spot weld there and there, and then it goes to the inside, and it's in between the outside and the inside sheet metal, and it's just one here, one there, and then it's in the center. So yes, it's a tricky one to get out. And that's the front, and now we need to do the same thing on this side. It's stuck to there, all the way down, so get all this chisel out of the way, see what we can do. Cut here as much as we can to drill the spot welds out for that piece, and done. Well, that is everything out. All the rest is visible. So now we know what to do. So there's only one thing to do now. Slowly work our way forwards with repairs behind, and then work our way forwards, and then putting the whole thing back in. But it's looking good so far. I think we're going to manage this. No crazy stuff that I can find, so cut some out, make some new pieces, weld them in, and oh, chop, 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 go ahead. That's everything repaired, everything in the weld-through primer, so we can weld it all, and it's protected in between the layers. So let that dry for a bit. Repaired the inner piece, so we can weld this all in and we can start building up again. But first, in between jobs, I've got some more ideas or some more improvements to make. Let's get some parts from outside and see if we can push the limit a little bit higher than it's already been for the fronts. So, okay, this is the tower. We know now if we get the struts in on the original things, we will be in trouble with the arms. And of course, we're striving for as less crazy stuff as possible. I was thinking, why not, because we're doing complete front beams now, why not get the F80 towers in there? Let's start measuring, and I think that if we get this line, stay there. Oh no, maybe we can cut it off this line or straight onto there, and then fit right onto there. Get the whole bunch of this out, make a nice floor panel in the engine bay, and work our way towards that point. Let's go measure. This should be the room that we've got then. Well, that is interesting. Let's tinker a bit on this and discuss with the owner, with Richie, on, well, what we're going to do. I'm feeling that we can do this like a good plan. Then the front will be complete setup, not the same as what we're going to do at the rear. It will be a complete F80 setup. So, sounds like a promising idea. Let's now go on to the welding because the paint will be dry. Let's get this together, and in the background we're going to discuss the attack plan, on which part we're going to order and what we're going to do. So I'll keep you informed on that by the end of the episode. I am just happy on this fitment. Yeah, it's difficult to see, but the lines are just flush, straight, nice with the new inner rocker. This is working so well, and we've got some body in it, we've got some strength in it. Now to weld off the final pieces of the rails of the new bottom plates. That will be connected to the leg, to the rocker, and then we've got full strength. Then we'll full pull ahead to the front and getting the complete new rocker in. our project for next week. Yes, we've got all parts ordered. We've got a new side rocker. I still need to weld in the outside piece, but the inside piece, and with all the repairs and connecting it to the bottom plate, that was the most difficult job. This is fairly an easy job. If you can see, these fitments are easy to get with some small adjustments to get it shaped as original so that the doors will fit. So I've made some room. It's onto the front so I can hang in the door, go weld in the rest of the rocker for the next episode. And we've ordered new front beams. So in the next episode we're going to attack the engine bay. So that will be another tricky episode on figuring out what we're all going to do with the full front beams, and we're going on to the front towers, see if we can get everything F80 chassis fitted into the E30. So go watch our previous episodes if you've not seen how far or from where we've came with the E30 build. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel, and see you all in the next episode.